If you'd like to see how I transformed this Dollar Tree wine glass with the help of a little bit of paint and turned it into this lovely lime green glamorous glass, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube! I'm going to be embellishing this Dollar Tree wine glass, and I'm going to use this apple barrel lime green paint. This paint is just 50 cents at Walmart, and I'm going to paint it because I'll be using jelly rhinestones. And sometimes it can be a little transparent, and the color just pops a lot better when I have paint on the backdrop of it. So this glass has already been washed and cleansed and wiped down. Go ahead and get started. I usually pour the paint in a little tray. I don't have one near me, and I just want to go ahead and jump into this. This is going to be a Christmas gift for someone. And this color is so pretty. Look how nice and bright and deep that is. So there's no special way that you'll add this on. You just go ahead and just put that on there. It's up to you if you want to do 2 coats or if you want to do 1 coat of paint. It's completely up to you. And once you're finished adding your coat of paint on, I would say let it dry at least 1 hour or 30 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes if you have it in front of a fan. So once I have this paint on here, then we're gonna go ahead and get started adding the rhinestone. Okay, so it has been a while and the paint has dried. Here are the 5mm jelly green, lime green rhinestones we're going to be using. Liquid Fusion glue. You can get that from Amazon, about 10 bucks. And here is a little precision tip bottle I have it in. And here's my wax pickup stick, so I can go ahead and pick up the stones. Now we're going to get started. Okay, so add your little bit of glue on, and what you'll do is pick up your first stone, lay it close to the edge so you don't have any of the edge of the glass showing. So that's why I'm down so low as I can possibly get. And once you start placing your stones, your rhinestones or your pearls, you want to place them as closely and neatly together as possible. If they are a little crooked, go ahead and line them up before the glue starts to harden up and get dry. Okay, you can start this in clusters or you can go around in a circle. It depends on how you want to do this, but I always go around in a circle. I like to always outline the base of the glass first. Then I just keep going around in a circle. See here, I am on my 3rd row, and I'm kind of doing like a honeycomb method because I'm using all the same size. So I'm just trying my best to make sure I go nice and tightly with the rhinestones to avoid any gapping or spacing. But when you have the paint behind it, which is the same color as your rhinestones, it's very forgiving. So if you do make a mistake or if you space something out too far, it's not that noticeable. It is, but it isn't. So you still want to make sure you're doing a good job, even though you do have the paint to back you up. But I'm just going to keep going around in a circle so you guys can just check out how I'm just going with the flow here. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm up a little bit more on this glass and I'm on the stem. And I'm still kind of going around in a circle. I like it going around in a circle like this. Is just easier for me, but sometimes I will just start to go straight up and just start doing lines up. It just depends. Like if I'm doing a scatter method with like rhinestones and pearls with one of like my mixed jars or something like that, then I'll just go a scatter all over. But you really just want to make them fit as neatly as possible as they can. So if you want to just keep turning the glass and going in a circle like this and that works for you, that's cool. If a scatter works, but the best thing about this, I don't want to make it seem like this is something that only I know how to do. This is something that you can do, whether it's your first time, your 50th time, however, you can do this. This is not that hard. This is really simple. You just have to start it. Once you start your first glass, you'll be on your 5th glass before you know it. So I'm almost done, as you can see. And I sped it up for the time's sake, of course. Final result of this wine glass. This lime green is so pretty. This is so pretty, you guys. So you can stop here if you want. The next step I'm doing is completely optional, especially if you don't have a Cricut cutter or a silhouette cameo. you can stop right here. This is absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I already have my name cut out and I've already transferred it onto the tape. I didn't show that step, but I have this transfer tape and I just used my little Costco card and I just scraped it on there and pulled it off. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the name right now. The glass has already been cleaned. The surface is nice and clean and smooth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eyeball it. And the font is called, I think it's called Amanda. Sometimes people ask me what font I'm using. And I wanna say this is like 1.5 inches by 3 inches. Let's see. Okay, so I like to go in the middle and then smooth it right over just like that. Right in the center. And I'm just gonna take my Costco card. It's an old Costco card. If you have a scraper, your smoother, whatever it's called, use that. If not, use a gift card, old credit card or something like that. And you just give it a nice firm smoothing until you feel like it's on there nice and flat and flush up against the glass. Okay, now once you feel like you've gotten it on there really good and firm, slowly go ahead and pull that away. Voila. Sometimes it doesn't stay and you have to go back down over it, but we got it good on the first try. So this says Pam. And this is a beautiful lime green. And I had the vinyl to match it. It's just pretty much, it's perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Share this with someone who you may think would like this type of glass, or who would like to try this DIY, or who loves this pretty bright neon color. Thank you guys again. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, if you enjoyed it. And if you're going to do the DIY, I love to see it somehow. If you could tag me or something like that, that would be awesome. And I did 2 of these glasses. These were some Christmas gifts that someone hired me to make. Actually, I'm gonna show you the other one I made. And you could check out the video for this one as well. So one of them is red and one of them is lime green. You guys see that? So let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? This red one, I used 4mm rhinestones. And for this one, I used 5mm rhinestones. And they both came out absolutely amazing.
Just want to give you guys a closer look at this. Get into it now. Now again, on the left, that's 4mm. On the right, that's 5mm. Thanks again for watching. Check out my playlist I have filled with me doing videos of wine glasses. And I have a playlist as well with the wine bottles and liquor bottles being blinged out. So be sure to check those out. Okay, bye-bye.